What's good, YouTube fam? It's your girl, Asia.
It's your boy, BJ. And we back like we never left. Thank you guys for pulling back up, tuning back in. Most importantly, man, we appreciate y'all for supporting our channel. Now, today, y'all, we're going to be getting into The Breakfast Club. And I must say, now, this movie did win the poll.
It won the poll.
But some of y'all told y'all age. I'm just saying. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. But some of y'all told y'all age. Saying that this was one of the movies that y'all saw in high school or prior to y'all being in high school, like junior high.
Yeah, like watching it, I guess like y'all's teachers probably had y'all watch this movie at one point or another. So yeah, I was reading the comments and I was just like, oh my God, like I had to go look and see it. It says this came out in 1985.
Yeah.
But I'm like, wow. And it's crazy because they're like, if you don't watch this any other time, like ever again, you have to at least watch this once to say that you watched it.
Okay.
So this one actually won the poll by like a lot, but I was excited to get into it because I feel like we've been suggested like to watch the Breakfast Club like plenty of times, but we've never gotten around to doing it. So I'm excited to check it out. For some reason, in my head, I was thinking maybe this like gives like the Mean Girls type of vibe, like not in comparison, but like, you know, like the Mean Girls movie takes place like mostly in high school, is centered around like high school kids and stuff like that. So in my head, I was just thinking, I hope it's like super, like really, really good, because obviously y'all know I love Mean Girls. That's probably one of my favorite movies to quote.
I would agree. I would attest to that.
To this day, sure. I still quote Mean Girls like movies throughout our reactions. It's so funny to me. But when I was reading the comments, that's what it made me think of. All of that to say, like, so I'm really excited to watch this actually. So I don't know. I don't know what to expect. And yeah, I think it's going to be good though. I think, anyway.
I think so too.
Yeah. So are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if y'all are new here, make sure you like and comment, subscribe, smash the notification bell so you don't miss any videos from Asia and BJ.
Absolutely.
Tap into the Patreon to check out all of our unedited, uncut videos, behind the scenes footage, Patreon polls, and access to all of our TV series as well, all over on Patreon, y'all. It is absolutely free to sign up and become a member of Asia and BJ's Patreon, so make sure y'all are tapped in. And, okay, so y'all can make sure y'all take part in these polls. So shout out to the Patreon fam, because y'all voted for this. And yeah, I'm excited. I think
I used to be part of the Breakfast Club like when I was in junior high going into high school, because I was always at school early in the morning.
You know, I don't even know what the Breakfast Club is. Like when I think Breakfast Club,
I'm telling you what it is.
I'm thinking about like the radio station, like.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's a Breakfast Club radio station.
No, I'm telling you what the Breakfast Club is. The Breakfast Club is the kids that get to school early to eat breakfast.
Oh, yeah,
I always had to go to school early. Either I had to go to school early for athletics, or I had to go to tutorials.
Well, if you was there for athletics, then you didn't get breakfast anyway. Because if you were there for athletics, you didn't get breakfast anyway.
Yeah, I was there for tutorials too, because I had to make up zeros all the time. So.
Yeah, I bet. Detentions, whatever else, extracurricular bad things that kids have to do at school. Because,
early in the morning, taking a test in the morning. It's crazy.
Well, I was hall monitoring, so, monitoring.
Yeah, you monitoring.
So, I didn't have time to go and do the breakfast, okay? I was watching the little bad kids that came in early to eat breakfast that wasn't doing what they were supposed to do, walk in the hallways.
Yeah, that was us.
Yeah.
That was us.
Yeah.
And then the breakfast at school, I always loved the breakfast. I'm trying to tell you, the breakfast was off the chain.
I don't know. I feel like
a lot of people used to say that the school breakfast
wasn't that good.
It wasn't that good, but it was always hidden. I'm just saying. Maybe I'm digressing into something else. That ain't got nothing.
You've been over the top.
That ain't got nothing to be talking about.
School breakfast to me wasn't that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe because we didn't eat it a lot either. I didn't eat breakfast in the morning, and I feel like I never really. I probably all my time in school, I probably ate breakfast like twice, like at school.
Yeah. We was there all the time early. So. we ate breakfast at school all the time.
Yeah, well. All right, y'all. So let's jump into it. Okay, so obviously this one, I'm going to go ahead and close the poll on this one because I think it's still open, but this one I don't think is going to be caught. So all of that to say, but here we go. The Breakfast Club, baby, watching it. All right, here we go. 3 and 2 and 1 and play.
Saturday, March 24th. But we think you're crazy to make us write an essay telling you who we think we are. You see us as you want to see us.
Poontangers.
You see us as a brain, an athlete, a basket case,
Hashimoto.
and a criminal.
Open this locker.
Each other at 7 o'clock this morning.
Oh.
It's so absurd I have to be here on a Saturday.
No, he got the Burberry scarf, the BMW.
Is this the first time or the last time we do this?
She comes from an affluent household.
Get in there and use the time to your advantage.
Well, we're not supposed to study. We just have to sit there and do nothing.
Well, mister, you figure out a way to study.
Look, that would be me. Yeah.
They get out of a Chrysler. She look like she a single mama.
You want to miss a match? You want to blow your ride? I know school is going to give a scholarship to a discipline case.
That's Emilio Estevez.
The kid was Escovez?
Emilio Estevez, yeah.
Okay. Okay. He need to be there.
He definitely looks like he's detention worthy.
Yeah. Are they in the library?
I know it's detention, but I don't think I belong in here.
You have exactly 8 hours and 54 minutes to think about why you're here.
8 hours?
A whole.
Ways. And you may not talk.
Oh my gosh.
Disgusting.
That was so nasty.
Going to write an essay of no less than 1,000 words.
1,000?
I do not mean a single word repeated 1,000 times.
Does Barry Manilow know that you raid his wardrobe?
Give you the answer to that question, Mr. Bender, next Saturday. Don't mess with the bull, young man. You'll get the horns.
I've been in detention like 1,000 times and we never had to write an essay.
You've been in detention like 1,000 times?
Let alone be in detention for 8 hours.
I feel like I've went to detention twice my whole life. And it was for something stupid.
Okay, well then you never really lived. You never lived.
Ever.
You keep eating your hand, you're not going to be hungry for lunch.
That's so gross. Oh. So crazy because they're all doing high school stuff. Literally.
It's the shits, huh?
Okay, he definitely the worst one in the whole group.
What are we supposed to do if we have to take a piss? If you gotta go, you gotta go.
Hey, you're not urinating in here, man.
Don't talk. It makes her crawl back up. Homeboy, why don't you go close that door? We'll get the prom queen impregnated. What?
If I lose my temper, you're totaled, man.
Totally?
You totaled. I ain't heard that in a long time.
You just shut up.
Excuse me, fellas. I think we should just write our papers. Look, just because you live in here doesn't give you the right to be a pain in the ass, so knock it off.
It's a free country.
Not the free country.
Are you guys like boyfriend, girlfriend? Steady dates? Come on, Sporto. Do you slip her the hot beef injection?
What is the hot beef injection?
What do you say we close that door?
You know the doors are supposed to stay open.
So what?
So why don't you just shut up?
You can count. See, I knew you had to be smart to be a wrestler.
Oh, he on a wrestling team.
If you disappear forever, it wouldn't make any difference. You may as well not even exist at this school.
Wow.
Wouldn't have anything to do with you activities people being assholes now, would it?
You don't even know any of us.
Well, I don't know any lepers either, but I'm not gonna run out and join one of their club. What are you babbling about?
Well, what I had said was I'm in the math club, the Latin club, and the physics club.
The physics club.
The whole shebang, everything.
Do you belong to the physics club?
That's an academic club.
So?
So academic clubs aren't the same as other kinds of clubs.
Ah, but the dorks like him.
Why you gotta be a dork?
Look, you guys keep up your talking and Vernon's gonna come right in here. I got a meet this Saturday. I'm not gonna miss it on account of you boneheads.
Oh, and wouldn't that be a bite, huh?
You've never competed in your whole life.
Oh, I know. Feel all empty inside because of it. I have such a deep admiration for guys who roll around on the floor with other guys.
You'd never miss it.
He not even paying them any attention.
The principal is dressed like Barry Manilow, though.
Young man, have you finished your paper?
Come on, Bender, don't screw around.
What are you gonna do?
Drop dead, I hope.
He about to get us all in trouble.
Everybody.
Bender, that's school property there. That's, doesn't belong to us. It's something
Not to be toyed with. It's very funny. Come on, fix it.
Yeah, I think he took the screw out.
Why is that door closed? Why is that door closed?
Because he did it.
I think a screw fell out of it.
Give me that screw.
I don't have it.
You want me to yank you out of that seat and shake it out of you?
I don't have it. Screws fall out all the time. The world's an imperfect place.
Why would anybody want to steal a screw?
The door's way too heavy, sir.
Oh, damn.
Andrew Clark, get up here. Come on, front and center.
Hey, how come Andrew gets to get up? If he gets up, we'll all get up. It'll be anarchy. It's out of my hands. But what if there's a fire? I think violating fire codes and endangering the lives of children would be unwise at this juncture in your career, sir.
Get this out of here, for God's sake.
Oh, yeah, they're pissing him off now.
Oh, yeah.
You just bought yourself another Saturday.
Crushed.
You just bought one more right there.
Well, I'm free the Saturday after that. Beyond that, I'm gonna have to check my calendar.
Good. You want another one? Say the word. Just say the word.
Yes.
You got it. You got another one right there. That's another one, pal.
He's not going to keep up with that.
You through?
Not even close, bud.
Good. You got one more right there.
How many is that?
That's 7, including the one when we first came in and you asked Mr. Vernon here whether Barry Manilow knew that he raided.
You stay out of it.
Excuse me, sir, it's 7.
Shut up, Pee-wee.
He said, eat my shorts.
For 2 months, I got you.
That's one of them Bart Simpson quotes.
You might be better off. Right, that's it. I'm gonna be right outside those doors. The next time I have to come in here, I'm cracking skulls.
Okay, if you know what he gonna say
He laid the law down. He just doing it for attention.
He doing it for attention, but like
he's an attention seeker.
He's not helping him either. He just egging it on, just pushing him more and more. I will say you start doing the most boring stuff in detention because there is literally nothing to do.
I used to do that. So you need to stop doing that. Is that lice? Oh!
That is so nasty. That is that is so nasty.
Don't they just make you itch all of a sudden?
Ew. Do they even get to eat?
Wake up!
Look. So much for writing an essay.
Here and they're tearing up the library books.
Big deal. Nothing to do when you're locked in a vacancy.
Speak for yourself.
Do you think I'd speak for you? I don't even know your language. Who do you like better? You like your old man better than your mom?
They're both screwed.
No, I mean, if you had to choose between them.
Probably go live with my brother.
Well, she said neither one.
I mean, I don't think either one of them gives a shit about me. It's like they use me just to get back at each other.
Well, if I say yes, I'm an idiot.
You're an idiot anyway. But if you say you get along with your parents, well, you're a liar, too.
If we weren't in school right now, I'd waste you.
You want me to turn it up?
Phyllis, I mean,
Oh, okay.
I don't like my parents either. I mean, I don't get along with them. I mean, their idea of, parental compassion is just, wacko,
It's a wet dream, okay?
He's probably like the perfect son.
What's your name?
Brian, my condolences.
What's your name?
What's yours?
Claire.
Claire?
Claire. It's a family name.
Oh, it's a fat girl's name.
No, man.
But there are two kinds of fat people. There's fat people that were born to be fat, and there's fat people that were once thin, but they became fat. So when you look at them, you can sort of see that thin person inside. Oh, obscene finger gestures from such a pristine girl.
I'm not that pristine.
Are you a virgin?
Why is he so mean to everybody? Like he's such an ass.
Oh, that's personal.
You ever kissed a boy on the mouth? Have you ever been felt up over the bra?
Do you want me to puke?
Calvin's in a ball on the front seat past 11 on a school night.
They watched this in high school?
You and how many are your friends?
Just me. Just you and me. 2 hits. Me hitting you, you hitting the floor. Anytime you're ready, pal.
Bam.
Hey.
I don't want to get into this with you, man.
Why not?
Because I'd kill you. I'd kill you, and your parents would sue me, and it'd be a big mess, and I don't care enough about you to bother.
Chicken shit.
He don't want it.
Okay. I take it back.
Oh, he trying to take it all the way. He trying to go all the way with it.
Let's end this right now. You don't talk to her. You don't look at her. And you don't even think about her. You understand me?
I'm trying to help her.
He said, you better not think about her. Don't look at her.
Ooh.
Don't let her cross your mind.
I'm glad that okay, right on time, Mr. Janitor.
Brian, how you doing?
Your dad work here?
That ain't his dad.
How does one become a janitor?
You want to be a janitor?
No, I just want to know how one becomes a janitor because Andrew here is very interested in pursuing a career in the custodial art.
You guys think I'm just some untouchable peasant? I look through your letters. I listen to your conversations. You don't know that, but I do.
And y'all don't even know it.
By the way, that clock's 20 minutes fast.
20 minutes.
And he in here building structures with pencils and stuff.
Yeah, he bored too.
Styrofoam cup. Yeah, right.
All right, girls, that's 30 minutes for lunch.
I have a really low tolerance for dehydration.
I'll get it.
Grab some wood there, bub. What do you think, I was born yesterday?
Some wood there.
Wake her up. Hey, come on your feet, Missy, let's go. There's no rest home.
She hadn't said one word.
No, she hasn't.
What do you drink? Okay, forget I asked.
Vodka.
Oh.
Why are you here?
Why are you here?
Because my coach and my father don't want me to blow my ride. Coach thinks I'm a winner. So does my old man. I'm not a winner because I want to be. I'm a winner because I got strength and speed.
Now, why don't you tell me why you're really in here?
He said he's there because he doesn't want to bum his ride? What?
He didn't want to blow his ride. Maybe he has a scholarship or something.
Brian here is a cherry. Not a cherry. When have you ever gotten laid?
I've laid lots of times.
Ever laid anyone around here? Oh. Excuse me for being a virgin. I'm sorry.
Why didn't you let me know you were a virgin?
Because it's personal business. It's my personal, private business.
I think it's okay for a guy to be a virgin.
Okay, so be quiet.
It's okay for us to be wholesome, young men. What kind of school lunch is this?
They did have their lunch with them, I think.
How she got the whole hibachi
What's
and
that?
soup.
Sushi.
At lunch?
You won't accept a guy's tongue in your mouth and you're gonna eat that?
Can I eat it?
I don't know. Give it a try.
No way, she's eating sushi. See, that's what our lunch supposed to look like. That lets you know he's a jock.
Damn, look, I mean, he got 3 sandwiches.
But it's all about the protein. It's all about the games.
A whole bag of donuts, an apple and a banana and a whole milk carton of milk. Like, no way he's gonna freaking eat that, babe. He should just share with everybody in the class. Everybody. Look.
Look.
What's your problem?
So much for the pastrami.
What is that sugar? Aren't those like...
Is that Captain Crunch?
It's like she just made a Captain Crunch sugar sandwich. That looks so nasty. That is so gross.
Here's my impression of life at Big Bry's house. Son? Yeah, Dad? How's your day, pal? Great, Dad. How's yours? Super. How'd you like to go fishing this weekend? But I've got homework to do. That's all right, son. You can do it on the boat. Oh.
Oh, he's a hater.
And so what if his life is like that?
What about your family?
So what if he comes from a 2-parent household?
It's real easy.
Uh-oh, this is supposed to be his house.
Stupid, worthless, no good, goddamn freeloading son of a bitch.
You forgot ugly. Well,
Shut up, bitch! No, Dad! What about you? You!
you don't believe me?
No.
No?
Did I stutter?
Wow.
You believe this? Huh?
It's about the
What's
size
that?
of a cigar.
It's the
Oh, I thought it was a cigarette.
In my house, when you spill paint in the garage. See, I don't think that I need to sit with you dildos anymore.
Okay, I'm starting to get it now.
Oh, man. Now I feel bad for him.
I mean, he lies about everything anyway.
That's
I don't think he was lying about that,
I don't think he was lying either. Nothing else like could make you more mad than somebody not believing.
Something like that for
yeah.
sure. What did he just spill?
It looked like coffee.
Oh, shit.
Lunch is over for him.
Coffee.
How do you know where Vernon went?
I don't.
They haven't.
I always wondered what was in the faculty lounge.
Why do you think, why are we risking getting caught?
I don't know.
So then what are we doing?
You ask me one more question and I'm beating the shit out of you. Such a slob.
My maid's on vacation.
That's 3 paper bags.
It's drugs.
Screw that vendor. Put it back.
Drugs. Boy has marijuana.
Open this locker and you die. That's what his locker says.
Double back.
Better be right. Vernon cuts us off. It's your fault, asshole.
What do you say? Where are we going?
They all trying to get expelled today.
They supposed to be writing their paper. Are they? How doesn't he hear them running through the hallways?
Man, they lucky.
I feel like they would be so loud.
No, but they pushing it right now.
Yeah, oh yeah, they are.
They completely pushing it.
We have to go through the cafeteria.
No, the activities hall.
Hey, man, you don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
you don't know what you're talking about. We're going this way. You already won. Well,
See, they working on getting detention for the rest of the year.
Oh.
Shit. Great idea, Jagger.
you.
Why don't you listen to John?
We're dead.
Y'all are definitely dead.
Dead end.
Just me. Get back to the library. Keep you're doing it on.
I'm not holding the drugs. You're not finna give me the stash.
That's a bitch.
He trying to find him. He can't find him.
Bender! What is this? What are you doing here? What is this?
Don't you want to hear my excuse?
Out!
Thinking of trying out for a scholarship.
Give me the ball.
You know what though? In like a crazy way, I feel like he does that so that this guy pays attention to him.
That's the last time, Bender. That's the last time you ever make me look bad in front of those kids. Do you hear me?
Oh man.
I'm a man of respect around here. They love me around here. I'm a swell guy. You're a lying sack of shit, and everybody knows it. Oh, tough guy. Hey, come on.
Uh-oh.
Come on. I'll give you the first punch. Let's go.
Why would he do that?
Right here. Just take the first shot.
Put him up.
Just take one shot. That's all I need. Just one swing.
Got room and opportunity. But you can't do it, can you?
That's what I thought. You're a gutless turd.
Okay, I really don't like this guy though. I don't like the principal.
I don't care.
He is egging him on, antagonizing him.
No, he deserve it.
Yeah, but I feel like he wanted him to hit him so he could do something else to get him in trouble, like worse than just coming to detention.
That's right. I'm gonna hit him where it hurts.
He's just, but
I'm gonna put it in his life. Look at him. Uh-oh. Oh, he's out of here. Oh, crap. He done pushed Bender to the...
he doesn't, yeah.
He done pushed him to the brink.
Naked lady says.
Jesus Christ almighty!
Oh.
Forgot my pencil.
Man.
I went through the day.
No.
What was that ruckus?
What ruckus?
What is that? What is that? What is that noise?
What noise?
Oh my gosh.
That noise? Was that the noise that you're talking about?
That was not the noise I was talking about. I will not be made a fool of.
Ew.
He coming from the bathroom.
So Ahab, type on my doobage?
Do bitch.
Pass the swag.
Oh. He just like flicked that off his mouth.
Oh, he did.
Can you do that?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Chicks cannot hold their smoke. That's what it is.
The dweeb smoking weed. Look, she like, I think she want to join.
I think so too. Is this the library?
Yo, it is.
You are lying. Don't say, oh, I thought he was about to try to jump. I'm like, no way, he's finna jump.
Whoa, man.
Look, she like, I'm in here contemplating my life choices right now. I cannot believe they doing this in the school like this.
You want to see what's in my bag?
No.
I don't want to see.
I want to know what's in her bag.
Is that a tampon?
A whole, it looked like a whole bunch of them.
A pregnancy test?
What's the deal?
No. There's no deal, Sporto.
Sporto.
Now, you're carrying all that crap around in your purse. Either you really want to run away, or you want people to think you want to run away.
Eat shit.
So what's wrong? What is it? It's bad. Real bad.
I think it's bad.
Parents.
I think she want to say.
What did they do to you?
They ignore me.
Dang.
Girl, I've been teaching for 22 years. And each year, these kids get more and more arrogant.
Come on, Vern. The kids haven't changed. You have. You took a teaching position because you thought it'd be fun, right? Thought you could have summer vacations off. And then you found out it was actually work. That really bummed you out.
These kids turned on me.
Did they?
Did on you?
Listen, Vern, if you were 16, what would you think of you, huh?
Hey, Carl, you think I give one rat's ass what these kids think of me?
Yes, I do.
And vice versa.
These kids, when I get old, they're gonna be running the country. Now, this is the thought that wakes me up in the middle of the night. That when I get older, these kids are gonna take care of me.
That's what I think about the Generation Zs.
I'll do anything sexual. I don't need $1 million to do it either.
You're lying.
I already have. I've done just about everything there is, except a few things that are illegal.
Oh.
I'm a nymphomaniac.
What?
Lie.
She like, next.
The only person I told was my shrink.
What did he do when you told him?
Right.
He nailed me.
Oh.
Do you have any idea how completely gross that is? Are you crazy?
Obviously, she's crazy if she's screwing a shrink.
She making this up.
Have you ever done it?
No.
Look, I'm not going to discuss my private life with total strangers.
Why don't you just answer the question?
Be honest.
No big deal. Yeah, answer it.
Come on now.
They need to be writing their papers.
Come on, it's easy. It's only one question.
No! I never did it! I never did it either. I'm not a nymphomaniac. I'm a compulsive liar.
You are such a bitch.
She's a nut.
Do you guys know what I did to get in here? I taped Larry Lester's buns together. And the bizarre thing is that I did it for my old man. I tortured this poor kid because I wanted him to think that I was cool. I jumped on top of him and started wailing on him.
Homing in on a weak link.
And my friends, they just laughed and cheered me on.
Wow.
And afterwards, all I could think about was Larry's father. And Larry having to go home and explain what happened to him. It's all because of me and my old man. God. Eat him. It's like this mindless machine that I can't even relate to anymore.
Wow.
Andrew, you've got to be number one. I won't tolerate any losers in this family.
Wow.
I think your old man and my old man should get together and go bowling.
Sound like they got a lot of things in common.
I want to see what Claire can do.
Can't do anything.
He must like Claire. I think he secretly likes her.
You have to swear to God you won't laugh.
If it start like that, you know they gonna laugh.
Okay, well, let's get ready to laugh. Let me see. You know, everybody has a hidden talent. What?
All right. That's great.
That was the talent? Can she do that one more time? I didn't catch it all.
I'm laughing.
That was great, Claire. My image of you is totally blown.
Don't do that to her. You swore to God you wouldn't laugh.
What do you care what I think anyway? I could disappear forever and it wouldn't make any difference.
He said that.
I may as well not even exist at this school.
He said that. Yep, he said that.
He did.
I like those earrings, Claire.
Shut up.
Are those real diamonds, Claire?
Shut up.
I bet they are.
They definitely real.
I bet those are a Christmas gift. Okay, so go home and cry to your daddy. Don't cry here, okay?
Ooh, he is hard. He is hard.
So you just stripped to the things that you know. Shopping, nail polish, your father's BMW, and your poor, rich, drunk mother in the Caribbean.
Ooh. Oh, they're pressing the buttons right now.
Woo!
Everybody pressing buttons.
Man, like, I thought they were getting somewhere with this conversation.
Oh, they getting somewhere.
You know why I'm here today?
Yeah, why is he here?
Mr. Ryan found a gun in the locker. Why'd you have a gun in your locker?
Yeah.
What's the gun for, Brian?
I can't have an F. No, my parents can have it. Everything's ruined for me.
Brian.
Wow. Man, this is deep.
You want to know what I did to get in here?
I don't know if I want to know.
Nothing. I didn't have anything better to do.
Oh. Now that's disturbed and deranged.
No!
Yeah, you are.
That takes the cake right there. She didn't do anything? Is she serious?
She
She
probably really didn't do anything.
I have no better place to be than to be here on a Saturday morning.
She says she has no friends, though. Wow. I like the vulnerability in the conversation, like they were being honest with each other. Hey, she didn't teach me that dance. They in here turning up. I hadn't seen one person write one sentence yet.
I haven't either.
Meanwhile, even the principal guys in there having a conversation with the janitor too.
Don't be afraid. You know, you really do look a lot better without all that black shit on your eyes.
Hey, I like that black shit.
Look up.
They're too young to be wearing mascara.
They're high schoolers.
That's too young.
Not the brush he was brushing his teeth with. Oh, yeah.
What time is it? It should be at least 2:30 right about now.
Okay, because it's been the whole day. At this point.
You lost?
Uh-oh. What?
She had that little look in her eye, too.
Uh-huh. She do look different without the...
I knew it. I knew she liked bad boys.
What's wrong?
What's wrong? It's just so different. See your face.
Is that good or bad?
Yeah, because she always had the hair like kind of over her face and over her eyes, too. You can't see her face a lot better.
See, Brian? Well,
See you next Saturday.
yeah.
Next Saturday. What?
We made a love connection.
No way! I did not see that coming.
I didn't either.
I felt like she liked him though at the very beginning of the
Slow
movie,
and
the way she was
passionate.
like looking at him.
How she was looking at him?
Yeah, I just had a feeling. It was the way she was looking at him.
We accept the fact that we had to sacrifice a whole Saturday in detention for whatever it was we did wrong. But what we found out is that each one of us is a brain and an athlete
And a basket case.
A princess.
And a criminal.
Does that answer your question? Sincerely yours, The Breakfast Club.
Okay, I get it now. They say the best for last.
This was good.
Now we get it. Oh, go back 10 more seconds.
Go back?
Yeah. Paul Gleason.
Don't you
forget about me. And I don't know, it was something about that song. I was like, that had to be David Bowie.
Well, they told us it was David Bowie.
I know, but I'm just
beginning.
saying at the beginning, just him singing it.
Yeah.
And how popular he was in the 80s.
Yeah. I can't believe I remembered it. I'm like,
I
feel like that's the guy, because I think we even watched the actual video to him singing it. That's why I had that in my head, but I'm like, okay, well, you said I was wrong, so I was just like, okay, I'm wrong, but I was right.
Yeah, David Bowie.
Yeah.
But
this was like a good movie. I like the fact, and I said before we even started this, I'm thinking like Mean Girls in my head. I feel like this movie actually has like way deeper, like more meaning to it in terms of these random 5 children, these 5 kids that just come to detention on a Saturday. And I feel like they learned a lot about each other, not only about each other, but also like just almost like the everyday of like high school, the different types of kids that you encounter, the girls that think they're like all of that are too good. Then it's the kids that are like, no, but y'all look up to us, like her mentality. And then him saying, I would never do that. Like I would never be the kid that like makes you feel like, you don't go here. Like I'm going to speak to you on a Saturday now that we have introduced ourselves to each other. We know each other. Yeah. But then there's the other kid, like I just feel like in that moment of them talking and hearing all of them speak to each other and how they were with each other, I would just kind of felt like this gives the insight of like, even the struggles of like what kids have to deal with in school, like the pressure, like she said, the image, your status quo of what it is in school, the jock, the athlete, the nerd.
And if it hadn't been for like them having to come into detention on a Saturday morning, like you were saying, there's no way that they ever would have even talked to each other.
Right.
Or even got around to have these type of conversations with each other.
Never.
Because just like you said, and like we watched, they're like 5 completely different types of teenagers.
Yeah, but we watched them also be able to come together at the end and be able to, like actually come to like each other at the end. Like I just, so all of that to say, I'm just like, I feel like this is like a perspective of like different aspects of kids and what that feels like for them, like that pressure, the attitudes, I don't know what you would call it, just being somewhat of a like bad kid. It's like also because their home lives also play a role in that.
Yeah, you saw that kind of shining through as well.
Yeah, because I feel like with us kids at school, we see each other every day, but then we don't know like what goes on with them, particularly when they get home. Like I feel like that was the case definitely with me. Like my friends, they never knew like what was going, because it was so different at school. Like at school, like everybody talked to me. I wasn't like, I was real social at school, but at home it was complete. It was nothing. Yeah. Like you would not even think that was even the same life.
And I feel like even with teenagers, like teenagers are so young and I guess you can say it's like they're immature in regards to compartmentalizing where everybody comes from and what makes what makes everybody tick, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
But it was good to see, because then I feel like they got a good harsh reality as far as like a rude awakening. As far as why we're all different, because you did see like they're all different as far as like who they would potentially hang out with, like the groups that they would hang out with in high school. It's like you can see the difference in that, and then you also saw the difference as far as like socially, like where they are as far as like their household, where they come from, as far as like socially where they are, and that was some things that I never even realized when I was a kid. As far as like what my friends were going through, as far as like what I was going through, it's like some of those things you never really understood or even paid attention to it. And then you would always be like, I wonder why she's the way that she is. I wonder why he's the way that he is. Why did he always want attention? Why is he always the bad kid? Yeah. And then when you start peeling back the layers and start unpacking things, that's when you start like realizing and start understanding why everybody is the way that they are.
Yeah.
By the end of the movie, it's like we understood why John was the way that he was, why Claire was the way that she was, and why everybody was the way that they were. As far as like even like Emilio Estevez, when him talking about that he's like a jock.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of like the dad that was on Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
That was always like
so hard on his kid.
Hard on his son.
Yeah.
Nothing was ever good enough. And, nothing was ever good enough. You're never going to be as good as I was in high school.
Yeah.
Continuing to try to push rather than, be somewhat pleased with some of the things that they're doing, especially when they're excelling in sports, excelling academically, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Especially like when you don't even get like that type of love or recognition.
Yeah. But even with the one kid, the nerdy kid, like even he felt the pressure of like being perfect and being under the impression of like, I never had an F before. And then you saw it was just, it was so bad to him that he did what he had done. And even like the one girl that had all the problems and things and stuff going on with her, like, I mean, you could look in her bag and see that's, to me, like some of that just didn't look normal because it's like she had socks and like her life in her bag type of thing. Like she said, you never know when you just have to leave type. So, you already see it might be a little chaotic for her life and her lifestyle, like outside of school. And then obviously, what was his name? The bad kid, the one that was cutting up. But when he got up there and he did a persona of his mom and dad and how it is for his house, I was like, okay.
Oh, when he was doing like the reenactment, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I get it now. Like I get it, but it's almost like, yeah, they bring that same energy to school. Like is almost like who they
just
are
like you said when you were saying that he was like attention seeking. That's just like someone like screaming out for help.
Yeah.
And they just don't know how to like let it out or how to go about it, as far as like through their actions and how they act and conduct themselves at school too.
Yeah, but through this, like in saying that, if this was like a social experiment, I feel like it would work because you're getting people who would never talk to each other in an instance of them being in an environment at school and having their friend groups or their cliques or whatever it is, and they never talk to each other. She would never walk up to Brian.
Because generally it seemed like they all came from, like you said, 5 different types of like school social classes. When you sit here and think about it too, when you really, really sit down and compartmentalize that too.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a fact.
I enjoyed this for what it was though. Like, and I saw some people saying too that this was like a low budget film because you saw the entire video was basically shot in the library at the school. Yeah. Like now that I'm thinking about it, but like still, like even to say that, like yeah, and I can see why somebody would say like, even if you never watch it again, it's definitely one of those movies worth watching. Because even for us adults, like I feel like this also reminds us that what your kids are going through at school, and like I said, like. Kids don't really see past what they see at school. Like what they see at school is what they see at school. Like so for like seeing them for anything past that and what their actual home lives might be like, you would never know. Right. Because obviously you wouldn't even take the time or even you wouldn't have the interaction. You would never push yourself to go and talk to somebody that you wouldn't normally talk to. And that's just the bottom line. And that, I mean, even as today, like socially, I feel like even people, adults, grown people do that. Like, especially if you have like a social anxiety type of situation, you'll never approach people or you're not like the, talkable person to be in front of a crowd and just want to interact and mingle with people. Like you more to just sit by yourself until you get a moment to speak with somebody like alone. And maybe you have a good interaction like that, but some people have those, those mental blocks as well. Like you just can't get past being able to talk to a whole bunch of people at one time. Like I would get to know your friend group, but I would have to do it one at a time before I can talk to everybody because I can't just walk up and talk to a whole circle of friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I see why people enjoyed this movie too, especially if you were younger and you were growing up, going through junior high, going through high school when this movie came out.
Yeah.
Because I definitely understand like the relatability that people can have towards this movie.
Yeah.
Because it's literally just like you guys' life on display.
Right. Yeah.
Especially when art imitates life. It's like, okay, that's exactly what I'm going through. It's like, like the song Parents Just Don't Understand?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Sometimes kids just don't understand, but this was a really good movie, really, really breaking down like that social dichotomy in high school and the things that kids go through that sometimes you don't see on the surface.
I agree.
I
agree. So yeah, great movie suggestion. Shout out to the Patreon fam. Y'all gotta chime in. Let us know what y'all think about this. I can't believe they showed y'all this movie in high school.
Also, big shout out to all our detention habitual violators. I'm gonna see y'all on that Saturday morning.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
If we all was in high school and all my habitual detention violators, we all would have been hanging out on Saturday morning. We'd have been the original Breakfast Club. We would have. We'd have been the original Breakfast Club. And you're not invited. You're not invited. Because on Saturday morning, you'd have been all up in your little nice, comfy bed, getting up in the morning, eating your little Apple Jacks or your Fruit Loops and everything, while we up at school struggling, trying to write this 1,000-word essay.
You see the problem with what I just said, how you don't see past what happens at school? Because it didn't go like that, okay?
Yeah.
Not the comfy bed and the happy Saturday. No.
But no, like I said, shout out to everybody that was a habitual detention violator.
All right, y'all. So y'all chime in. Let us know what y'all think about this in the comment section. And if y'all enjoyed it, give us a big thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, smash that notification bell so you don't miss any videos from Asia and BJ. And if ain't nobody else told you, I love you. We gonna see y'all in the next video, y'all.
We'll meet you guys in detention class. Meet me there. Don't beat me there.
Right.
Baby, be in love with your fantasies. I can be a star, make a sky so bright. Welcome to my dungeon. This is ecstasy. Let me play the fantasy.